Look at that face!
One less can of hard seltzer in this world. I'm proud of myself. So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Man, good to see y'all out there tonight. Oh my goodness, what a rock and rolling side chat we got out there. Oh man, glad to see y'all. I hope y'all have had a wonderful, wonderful week. Wind finally calmed down here a little bit, and the storms, they kind of went through the other night, and we survived all that. And so it's been a beautiful day here today. I hope it's been a beautiful day where you're at. So, man, so glad y'all can be here. And we have a bunch of people there in the back room. And anyway, so we got somebody new on tonight, first time. And so we thought, well, you got to initiate somebody new. So Bubba's in charge of the food for the green room. Yeah. I mean, you got to break people in right. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'd like to bring out all these fellers out of the green room and introduce them to you out here. And up first, we have Mr. Bubba Trickoff's Ballistic, my co-host. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing fine in the frog hair split four ways. How y'all doing tonight? Woo! Hillbilly Nation. Thanks for having me, Hillbilly.
Glad you could be here, buddy.
Yeah, we got a new face back there, so I decided to be real nice and brought some possum surprise and all kinds of other stuff. Got some possum tails back there cooking as well. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Now, I don't know about the casserole dish. Casserole dish might throw some people off, but, I like to use all of the animal, even the eyeballs, so some people get thrown off. But, I mean, it's good. Trust me.
Well, Duffer said possum stuff with milk duds, maybe?
That's the dessert. Don't give it away. How dare you give it away?
Milk Dud cobbler. So, Bubba, have you had a chance to make anybody's week better, or has anybody made your week better this week?
A couple of my guards were feeling down and just down in the dumps and stuff, and had a long conversation with them, and before the end of the night was over, they were laughing so hard they'd forgotten they were even depressed at all. So I'd like to think I made their day better, but don't rightly know. But hopefully I did, and I did the best I could.
Well, awesome. Mr. Bob says, if I was having any more fun, I'd be reloading. There you go, buddy.
I did that earlier today.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here tonight, brother. Appreciate you. And up next, I'm gonna bring out Mr. JH586. Jamie, how you doing this evening, brother?
Better than I deserve. How are y'all?
Man, doing fine as frogs here, buddy.
So, we had fish tonight, and it didn't have eyeballs. So I'm just, y'all have all seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. When you're frying fish, folks, do yourself a favor and cut the heads off. You don't want them eyeballs looking back at you.
Oh, you don't. The point is, you don't get distracted, right? You don't be distracted. A little tear comes out. It's just butter.
I want to thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it, man. I do.
You betcha, Jamie. I'd like to ask you, have you had a chance to make anybody's week better, or has anybody made your week better?
I have not had a chance to make anybody's week better. It's been a really tough week. here at the JH586 compound, but there's been a whole lot of folks make my week better. So I appreciate every single one of them, and I do. I really do.
That's awesome, brother. That is great. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, Jamie. Sure appreciate you. And up next week, I'd like to bring out Viejo, Mr. Walter. How you doing this evening, brother?
I'm just a thrill a minute. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. This is the Saturday night place to be. I'm telling you, you heard it right here.
Well, oh man, thank you so much for being here, buddy. So I'll ask you the same question. Have you had a chance to make anybody's week better, or anybody made your week better this week?
Oh man, yeah. Yes, sir, Bob. I do my best every day to make somebody smile, and sometimes actually, when I get out, I do a daily walk. Well, let me quit lying. About 5 days a week. There's 2 days a week I say the heck with this. I'm going to sleep late or something and don't get it done. But I manage about 25 miles worth walking every week. And so I get out and I make it a point. There's 101 folks out there walking their dogs at the same time, and probably 99 of them are ladies. So I always tip my hat and say, "Good morning, ma'am." And
Ladies.
It makes every one of them smile, and that makes me smile. So, and they're probably smiling because they're thinking, "What's this old guy doing?" but it's good to see, folks outside enjoying the outdoors and smile back at you. And that's an easy way to get it done. And so I make a point of that.
Yeah. And I've seen, in your videos, you live kind of on a hillside too. So some of that's probably not very easy walking, is it?
No, it's not bad. It's
not bad. Oh, good.
Not as good as riding a motorcycle through it, but
Well, that's great that you get out and get that exercise and meet people. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's a good way to meet folks, to get out and walk through your neighborhood if you have that option. A lot of folks are out in the country and can't do it. You're talking, like our buddy Pat in the bunker, whose birthday it is today. And if you're listening, Pat, happy birthday. But,
Yes.
He gets out and goes out for a walk, and he's out walking amongst the cows, and most of them don't talk back.
No, they don't. And yes, we like to wish Pat in the bunker happy birthday. He called me earlier today and said, "Tell everybody, love them, miss them. Sorry not going to be on." He said, if he gets a chance, he might jump on for, just a minute. But he said, since he has a identical twin brother, that, they had some birthday plans together with family and friends. And so I'm like, yeah, go enjoy yourself, man. That is awesome. But, well, thank you so much, Walter, for being here this evening. I appreciate you as always, buddy. And
thank you, sir.
Next,
my pleasure.
Bring out Garage Guy 879. How you doing this evening, bud?
Hey, I'm doing really well. It's been a good week here. Weather's wonderful. Want to say hello to everybody on the panel here. Everybody out in the side chat, Boomstick, Scotsman, all them guys. I don't want to jinx myself, but my internet service has been working good for the last couple of days. So hopefully tonight I have to make it through the first 10 minutes without any problems. And I do want to apologize. Last time I was on here, I didn't last 10 minutes. So
we lost you, didn't we?
Yeah, the wind ain't blowing. It's not raining. It's nice out here tonight. And once again, Mike, I want to apologize.
Hey, no problem. We all understand that, man. There's that stuff just happens. Yeah.
Well, it seems
there's nothing we can do about it, is there? That's a bad thing.
It seems to happen to me quite often, and to me, it got to the point of being rude unintentionally, and I sure didn't mean that. But
oh no, no.
But like I said, it's good to be here. I always enjoy this live stream. It's always a lot of fun. So let's have a good time.
You betcha, man. We got the first hashtag out there tonight. West Virginia Guns and Goats says hashtag HBN68. So, guys, that is the hashtag tonight for the giveaway. And thank you so much, Garage Guy, for being here. And did anybody make your week better? Did you get a chance to make anybody else's week better, buddy?
Well, actually, yeah, my week was made really great there yesterday evening. I was at the grocery store. I run into a friend I hadn't seen in a couple of years, and we exchanged numbers. And this morning my phone rang. She called and said, "Mark, have you had breakfast yet?" Said, "No, sure haven't." Well, she brought me a couple steak, egg, and tomato biscuits over this morning, and it's a really good way to start the day. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, buddy.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't Bubba showing up on your doorstep bringing you breakfast.
Bubba's welcome here anytime.
Awesome back and grits.
Yeah. Bubba's welcome here at the house anytime. All you guys are. You're always welcome.
Appreciate that.
That's
brother.
all right. And because you said that, I will not use your bathroom just out of safety's sake.
Bring your own hard hat.
Well, thanks so much for being here, Garage Guy. Appreciate you. And up next, we'd like to bring out Mac Man. How you doing this evening, buddy?
I'm good, and thanks for the invite. It's I haven't been on for a few weeks. I've been pretty busy in work. It's been
busy.
Pretty hectic, a lot going on, but managed to catch up with it and getting back to it. I spent a whole day in the loading room today. Been doing some 9mm and getting some 45 done, and I'm definitely gonna go shooting tomorrow. I got so much stuff I need to shoot and try out. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Well, anybody else that would have took a spring trip to Florida probably come back with a sunburn, but there wasn't much of a difference in temperature for you, was it?
No, it was in the high 80s. Humidity was pretty high. It's pretty nasty over there. The first few days were good. The last three or 4 days were pretty rough, but that's Florida. But we had a good time.
Yeah.
Good time.
So, did you get a chance to make anybody's week better, or anybody make your week better this week, buddy?
Just my wife, I think. She's happy that I spend some time with her over the weekends.
Awesome.
Rather than shooting off everywhere. But yeah, we spent the day together, did quite a bit of work in the garage this morning, cleared some rubbish, and sorted some stock out and some inventory out. So yeah, we had a good time. So I think she was happy that I was spent some time with her today.
That's always nice. No doubt about that. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mac Man. Appreciate you, buddy. And up next, we have everybody's favorite gizzard. It is Gizzard Gary. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Well, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Well, good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's probably been, what, about 12, 14 hours or whatever since I seen you last.
Out there. Yeah, we don't see too much of each other, I tell you.
Well, seeing a lot of them now. Ain't got that beard on.
I know, right?
Yeah. Gizzard baby face Gary.
Yeah. I just look like a kid, an old kid. But
still say he looks like my buddy Firearms at it.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to make anybody's week better? Anybody make your week better this week, buddy?
Well, I'd like to think I did. I tried anyway. My daughter yesterday was her 16th wedding anniversary, and she asked a favor of me if I could go back through all the stuff and see if I could find videos and pictures from her wedding and put them together in a video for her. So I spent one whole afternoon and got all that stuff together, and even come up with a playlist of all the music she had played at her reception. I put all that together in a video for her and put it private on YouTube so her and her husband could watch it. And then they turned around because they were having company this weekend and I wasn't going to get to come see them. Well, they invited me to come up yesterday. So I got to spend the day
nice.
with him yesterday, so it turned out to be a good weekend after all. So,
All right.
yeah, they made my day better, and hopefully I made their day better. So.
Awesome. Well, Scotsman says excitement level of Gary and Hillbilly is through the roof. Laugh out makes me want to go out and call everybody buddy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
That's right,
buddy.
That's right, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Well, awesome. Well, good to have you here. And so, guys, I want to introduce somebody new to the channel. Not new to the channel, but first time appearing on Guns, Beer, and Therapy. I'd like to everybody welcome Mr. Justin Grimm. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Pretty good, Hillbilly.
Hey, Justin.
Happy to be here. Hey, everybody.
Good to have you here.
Oh, great to be here for my first time.
Oh man, glad to have you here. You've been getting on the panel on the VIP live a lot, and so it's glad that he's able to come over and visit us on Guns, Beer, and Therapy and be part of the panel here too, buddy.
Yeah, great to be here.
So, Mr. Knives want to know where the food's at. I don't know if there's any left in the green room or not, buddy.
Not anymore.
You silly cat. This is bugging me to death.
One
So,
thing about it, you put Bubba in charge of the food, man, it don't last long.
Well, he's supposed to be in charge of bringing it, not eating it.
Yeah. Oh, he lost that part of it.
I missed that.
There was a failure to communicate there.
That's right.
Must have missed that memo.
So now what we have here is a failure to communicate.
So, Justin, have you had a chance to make somebody's week better? Or has somebody made your week better this week?
Well, the first part I can say, I made a kid's day better yesterday when I was in my garage and a baseball visited me through the window.
Oh boy.
And,
Oh.
and I returned it to him, and I told him stuff happens. I was like, we've all been there.
Did he think he was in trouble?
Oh, yeah, he thought he was in trouble. I'm like, man, it's no big deal. I'll get her fixed. Stuff happens.
That is, I mean, I think every, person that played ball as a young kid has had that happen.
For sure. I know I've been there.
Yep. Well, that's great, buddy. Well, glad to hear that. And yeah, that's really nice. You definitely made that kid's day better.
Yeah.
I mean, oh man. That's something for a little guy or girl, man. That's it's hard to go face up to that. It's a lot easier just to run away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, oh man. Look at that side chat out there just rocking and rolling. So Jamie, would you like to call out the side chat? And Walter, you most usually have something good to throw out there. What would you like for everybody to type in so Jamie could call them out?
This is going to be a long one. It's going to have about 5 letters in it. We're going to type out Justin in honor of our guest tonight. Justin, folks. There it is. See if you can spell it.
All right.
It'd be a lot easier. It'd be a lot easier if my up arrow worked.
We got the up arrow again.
We gotta get Jamie an up arrow, man. He's just been in terrible mess without that.
There's worse things. We got Ron Wayne said Duffer, but we got Walter Viejo, and he's on the panel and in the side chat. And this ain't working. Let me go back over here. Hold on a minute. Here we go. All right. We got MacMan 039 reloadings in the panel and the side chat. We got Gizzard Gary, who is the same. Defense Dad, Duffer 426. 3 Jeep Discovery. Gizzard Gary's in the panel. Mr. Knives, Tactical Fud, Justin Grimm, Tim S. Hasbro, Ron Wayne, Bobby Barlow, Artac and Daughters, Dale Pogue, Boomstick Revenge, Fluffy 10mm Jeep Guy. I got it right tonight. Yeah, baby. D-Worm and Boomstick Revenge. West Virginia Guns and Goats. I hope that's right. WV, anyway. And I'm off screen again. Alaska One Andy. The Tennessee Goddess is out there. Fluffy 420, Duffy 426. The Scottish American. Gave me an up arrow. We got Ozzy Osbourne. Hasbro, Justin, 270 Winchester is the greatest cartridge ever made. And there's New Tex I Can. And that's all I got. Thank all of y'all for being here this evening. We appreciate it.
Sweet sassy molasses. Look at all the people here.
Ozzy, don't think we didn't notice you changed your name on us, Ozzy.
Oh, no, Graham. No. Justin's gone.
Who told us?
Oh, we lost him.
And I'm showing we have 36 folks out there watching right now. So
Nice.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Man, that's so great.
We didn't scare Justin off, did we?
I hope not.
Hopefully, we weren't too friendly or anything like.
Oh,
There he is.
There he is.
Back
He
on
must-
track.
He must be tapping on to Garage Guy's internet.
Yeah, I don't know if two people can share that.
Maybe one day we'll all have fiber ran to our house and them storms and stuff won't matter as much. So, oh my goodness, what a great group of people out there. And guys, the hashtag is hashtag HBN68. And I want to thank all the channel members that is a member to Hillbilly Up. Thank y'all so much. You guys help provide all these giveaways that everybody gets. So you make somebody's day better by doing that. Not only make my day better, every time somebody wins something, that's you guys. You guys are making somebody's day better. So thank you so much. I sure appreciate that. So we're ready for the first topic. We got a couple of them here that I think will be hopefully fun. Everybody will enjoy. So I guess we'll just start out with you, Bubba. You got Skinny Black Knife, and yay! Yeah, and for some of you guys, I don't know why Amazon used to be like. Sometimes I'd send that stuff out. It'd be there on some places like the next day or day after. And the last 2 weeks or more, it's like slow. I don't know what's going on. But I mean, some of these are just like taking forever to get there. So if for any reason, if you won something, you've not got it from me, please email me and let me know. I mean, I try to watch everything, make sure it does get delivered, but it might slip through the cracks. I know those patches for 1776. I ordered actually a couple of those myself to kind of check them out and all that before I gave them away for that 1776 giveaway. It took about a week for them to get here. I thought, well, that's not too bad. Some of those patches are still not delivered, and that's ridiculous. So anyway, I apologize for that. And if for some reason you're not getting your stuff, please let me know so I can check on it. So I thought the first topic, this would be hopefully something people enjoy. What's your oldest scope that you have, for your rifle or, but I assume probably a rifle. And does it still do the job? And then after that, What's your favorite scope?
Okay. My oldest scope I don't use anymore. It has since had its glass broken. I haven't thrown it away yet just because it's kind of sentimental value. Something my grandfather on my dad's side gave me before he died. But I'd had it for, I don't know, 20 years. At least I think I got it when I was 15. So, yeah, it's been about 20 years how long I've had it. And it broke about 2.5 years ago, something like that, I think. See, what is it? March? Yeah, about 2.5 years ago. But it's an old Simmons scope, I think.
Simmons?
That old Simmons scope. Really, really thin. No, like, projected rear end or anything like that. No objective optic. It's just something I threw on my Daisy BB gun I had when I was a kid, and I just can't get rid of it. As far as my favorite scope, now,
real quick, before you say that, I want to address here. New text I can. He says, "This is the oldest one is 2 pieces of glass rolled up and a mammoth hide." That's pretty old. So sorry about that, Bubba. So what's your favorite scope?
A favorite so far, well, if we're going by just scope, it'd be the one that's on the Ruger American back there, which the thing's bigger than the rifle itself if you want to measure it up to the barrel. That's 18.1 inches long, and the barrel's an 18-inch barrel. So it's longer than the barrel. But if I was to go by overall, it would have to be LPVO that's on my 450 Bushmaster. Because I didn't have to sight that in at all. I didn't bore scope it or nothing, and it's spot on at 75 yards. But clear glass, yeah, I love monstrum scopes. I haven't got to try out the Panzer yet. So if I ever get a Panzer, that'll probably be my ultimate favorite. Considering the fact it beat the Razor, I got a feeling it's definitely going to be my favorite once I go.
Nice. Yeah. Fluffy said he's got a Kmart scope from the 70s. Nice. And new text I can said Walter gave it to me after he took the mammoth with his bare hands. So
yeah, that was quite the adventure, Hewlin. I got to tell you, it took me 15 minutes to get that rascal down.
So, Jamie Scotsman said, "Ask you about this one."
That is the nicest scope I've ever shot.
Wow. So how about you, Jamie?
My oldest scope is an Arm Sport 1.5 by 5. It's from the late 70s, early 80s, probably the mid 70s. And it is still mounted on my Marlin Model 6.
Yeah.
50 yards, man, it stacks them in there where you can put a dime over them if you got some good 22 ammo. Still. And my favorite is the Arkin SH 4 Gen 2, but only because I have not had a chance to get my Arkin EP8 to the range. I think that's going to be, it's LVPO, but I think it's going to LPVO. I think it's going to challenge that SH4. I really do, as far as my favorite. But for any super high dollar scopes, I just don't have them. I don't own any Force or anything like that. But,
well, awesome, good stuff. And Hasbro says a 1996 Leupold 3x18x40 I bought used in 96. Still an awesome scope. Yeah. The Leupolds, they pretty nice stuff.
They just don't go bad, do they?
No. No. That's what's on my brother's old or that 22 that's been passed down, and it's still pretty darn clear. So, all right, Walter. I know you said before you don't do a lot of rifle hunting, but what you got, buddy?
Yeah, I still don't do a whole lot of rifle work, but the oldest scope that I have, in 1976, I bought an anniversary model of the Ruger 1022. It's got that really cool roll stamp across the barrel. It says made in the 200th year of American liberty. It's a really cool old 1022. And at the same time, I bought a Weaver 1-4 power scope for it. And so I still have that one. And it was a Weaver 1-4 then, and it's a Weaver 1-4 today. It wasn't an expensive scope at all, but it worked really well with that rifle. I still stick it back on there once in a while and go shoot it, and it's still a good scope for that. And I don't know if I've got a few bolt guns that I've got scopes on, and there's nothing special on there. They're Vortex Crossfires, and they're fine. They work good. I can't say I really have a favorite one because I don't use scoped firearms much. All my handgun work is open sights, so not much more I can add to
that. Well, that's understandable. It's good stuff, though, buddy. Thanks for sharing that with us. And Garage Guy, how about you, buddy?
Well, the oldest scope I have is on a Marlin Model 30 AS 3030 lever gun. It's a bar scope. And it's I can't remember. It's 4 by I can't remember, but I bought the gun used about a year ago, and the person I got it from bought it new, and he told me that the scope he bought it at the same time that he bought the rifle, and that was 1989. Nice scope. You get it dialed in, you hit what you aim at. No problem. Simple, no bells and whistles, which is the way I like it with the scope. My favorite's got to be, I use Simmons 22 Magnum scopes on all my rimfire rifles. Just like that bar scope. Simple, no bells and whistles. Got a good crosshair on it. I tried some Bushnells on my rimfires, and after a while, that crosshair would just want to go like that. So I moved up to Simmons, and it's a lot better scope. I mean, it's kind of low end, but still yet for rimfire, it works just fine.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Hey, Ron sent out a super chat. Thank you, buddy. He says, happy St. Patrick's Day Eve. Well, thank you for that, buddy. And yes, happy St. Patrick's Eve to everybody. So, good stuff. So, how about you, Mac, man?
Well, similar to Walter, I've got an old Weaver. I think it's a 1-4, and it's on the original Weaver mounted on a little 22 that the kids shoot. It's just a little basic on a little single shot bolt action. So that's probably the oldest one I got. My favorite scope has got to be my Night Force that I've got on my hunting rifle. It's got the speed turrets on it. So if you want to shoot 600 yards, you turn it to 6. Shoot 1,000, turn it to 10. If you come back to 200, turn it back to 2. And it's all been set up from Night Force with the ammunition that's been made for that gun. And it's pretty awesome. When you shoot 2,000 yards, you take it to 20, and it's pretty much smack on. I love that scope.
That's awesome. Man, that's good stuff, buddy. That sounds like a really nice scope. No doubt about
You'll have a chance to use it when we meet up next month.
that.
That's the one I'm bringing.
Awesome. So, Gary, you said you don't. I know you said you didn't have any scopes, but let's.
I
You
don't.
got plenty of knives, though.
I don't have any scopes on them, though.
Huh?
I don't have any scopes on my knives.
You
No.
don't have any scopes on your knife,
No.
but I was going to say. Well, first of all, I want to thank Tactical Fuddies gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, buddy. And that's really nice of you, brother. Thank you, Buck. Appreciate that. So I thought, since you didn't have any scope, what's your oldest pocket knife, and then what's your favorite one?
Oh gosh, probably my oldest one would be one that I believe Dad gave me when I was a little kid. I've got it in the drawer over yonder, but it's just a little pen, pen knife, probably about 2 inches long or so. I can remember him giving that to me. He says a guy always ought to have a knife in your pocket. He said, stick that in there and keep it in there. You never know when you're going to need it. And I think just about most of my life, I've had some sort of knife, one or another, in one of my pockets or on my belt. Now, nowadays, a lot of times I'm carrying my Leatherman on my belt. It's got the belt holder. And if I don't have anything else, I've always got that. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 knives on me. But yeah, that's probably the oldest one. Favorite? That's about like asking which one of my kids is a favorite, I've got
Hard
the
to
one.
choose, ain't it, buddy?
I've got the one that I carry most of the time,
Yeah, buddy.
which is I bought it about 2 years ago. It's VV Elementum. It's purple, and it's just I don't know why I like the color. It fits in my pocket well, and it's just kind of my old friend. Yeah, I've got lots of nicer, neater, newer ones, but still 9 times out of 10, that's the one I stick in my pocket. And why? Just because it's there. Best reason I can think of. Yeah, you've always got that one that's just familiar to you.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Awesome stuff, buddy. So, how about you, Justin?
Well, my oldest scope right now would probably be an Aimpoint M2. I got that on basically an early 2000 AR built with the quad rail. So I can say that I'm still rocking an old early 2000 quad rail AR setup. I never did get rid of it, which I got more money than you could think of back in the day put into it. So it's because everything was super expensive back there and heavy. And now I would say I still like that scope a lot, but I've been doing a primary arms, the LVPO, and I'm really starting to like it too.
Nice.
But those are my oldest and probably my favorite one now.
Well, good deal. Yeah, I guess for me, I have an old Redfield. It is like passed down to me. My grandpa gave it to me a long time ago for my. Actually, it was for the Model 60 22, and so I still have it. And man, as far as my favorites, around here we hunting rifles. We can't shoot a long ways with all the trees and the hills anyhow. So, there's only a few rifles that had scopes on them. They've been on them for a long time, and but now I'm starting to get into some more scopes. And as of right now, my favorite ones I've had is the Arkans. I really liking those 2 scopes. I mean, but I can't. I mean, I'm not a big scope person, so I don't have much to compare them to. But when I can look through them and I have full glass and it's clear, um, man, what more can a person ask for? So. And Ron says he has a '73 Bushnell banner that his papa gave him back when he was still alive. Yeah, I bet you do treasure that. That's awesome. Man. Yeah, guys, make sure you get your hashtags in. Hashtag HBN68. Deborah says, my favorite knife is the famous skinny black knife. Well, there might just be one of those given away tonight. Add somebody else to the club. So, alrighty. So, for our next topic, we have some people might, hopefully, everybody would like to talk about this. So, since spring's coming up, we got turkey season stuff coming up and all that. We'll be getting, won't be too long. We'll be shooting trap and all that stuff and practicing. So, I thought we'd talk about shotguns a little bit tonight. What do you like and like as far as shotguns, and what would you like to have? Maybe like if you have a certain one, you more kind of a pump action or automatic, or just a side by side over and under, and then what's like something out there as far as shotgun goes that you're like, man, if I would really, really like to have that one. So, I guess we can start down with you, Justin, and work back through the room.
Well, I'd really like to have a Browning Satori over under. What I'd really like to have. What I currently have is I ran into a good deal on a Mossberg. What is it? A 582, I think it is. It's a 3.5 inches for ducks. I mean, it has two different barrels for like upland game and then turkey. I still got to get a deer barrel for it, but I would really like to have a Browning Satori over under. That'd be my dream shotgun.
Oh yeah, that would be really nice. And there's a lot of people in your state that hunt with hunting deer with shotguns. So.
Oh yeah.
That's a buddy of mine. That's he's from there, and that's the only thing he's ever hunted with his entire life. He lives down here. He's still hunting with a 12 gauge slug.
And I mean, for the house, I got a bedside handgun, but right in the closet, I have a Stoeger double barrel coach gun for any nightly intruders.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those coach guns are awesome. I don't have one. I would really like to have one. That's something I would. I think I'd have a lot of fun with. So.
The 6-shooter Texan just went through a 3-part series on the new one that he got for his wife. That thing was so stiff you couldn't break that thing open with a crowbar jammed down the barrel. It was terrible. But he took it all down and worked on it, and now you release it and it just flops open. He did a good job, and he put all the good stuff over on his Rumble channel because he's working on it and showing you can't do that on YouTube. But he had a good series for anyone that's interested, and go look him up on YouTube.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Thanks for sharing that, Walter. Definitely go and check that out. So, Gary, how about you, buddy?
Okay, so what's the question again?
Shotguns. So, what do you like? First of all, what kind do you like? Pump, automatic, side by side, over under, and then like what shotgun would you just really, really like to have?
Well, I always grew up, my first gun that I ever owned that my daddy got me was a shotgun because Dad always hunted birds,
You live in Kansas. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh?
So there's always a pump. I've never, well, I won't say I've never owned a semi-automatic shotgun. I do own a couple break actions and stuff like that, but and I do have one that I bought at Wanamaker a few years ago. That's a bolt action 20 gauge, but that's just a used gun I come across at a good price and couldn't pass it up. But as far as what I prefer, I am used to the standard old pump shotgun with the it was mine was a Sears, which is basically a Winchester 1200 clone. So cross bolt safety, I'm used to the cross bolt safety. A lot of people hate them. If you're used to a Mossberg, you probably don't like those, but that's what I'm used to. As far as anything new, if I could come across one that didn't cost an arm and a leg, I'd love to have a double barrel, preferably a side by side. I don't know why, just always wanted one, but they're pricey.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's my story. Pretty simple.
Well, that's a good one, though. I like that. Yeah, that bolt action. Have you got video on that yet, or?
I do not. Tell you the truth, sadly to say, I've never shot the silly thing. But it was probably a 60s model. God, don't ask me what the... I'll get it wrong if I try to tell you what kind of shot. I did one time. I tried to tell people. J.C. Higgins, I believe, is what it is.
Yeah?
And
cool.
I was sitting outside Wanamaker on the bench. You know, people sit out there on the loading dock where people walk up there and stuff. And this old boy had a shotgun in each hand, and he was walking in. And he was talking to some guys next to me. I said, "What you got there?" He says, "I got 2 shotguns." He said, "They're both 20 gauges." He said, "150 each or 250 for the pair." I said, "So let me take a look." And one of them was a newer model that I really didn't care for, the design. A good old stock 60s era shotgun. I'd always wanted a 20 gauge.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll give you 150 for that. So he never even made it in the door with it. I just exchanged cash with him right then and there, walked it out to my vehicle and stuck it in the trunk. So it's the first and the only gun I've ever bought at the gun show, but it's like, okay, my world's complete. I've bought a gun at a gun show like you're supposed to, finally. So.
Awesome. Well, Hasbro said he sold his Lab Radar today, waiting on his Garmin. Good deal, buddy. Hopefully you like it. I know I've heard a lot of good things about that Garmin, so MacMan, we'll jump on up to you, buddy.
So because I shoot left-handed, I struggle with shotguns with the semi-automatics a little bit. So I got what I use for my duck and my turkey hunting. I've got a Beretta Extreme Plus left-handed camo one. That is my my go-to shotgun. Shoots up to 3.5-inch shells, and it's an absolute beaut. So it's that's what I like. What I want is, like most do, I want one of those Stoga double barrel coach gun. I got my eye open for one. I might even go to a gun show tomorrow and see if there's any of them floating around there. But that's what my bucket list shotgun would be, is one of those.
Be a sweet gun, no doubt about that. Awesome stuff, buddy. So how about you, Garage Guy?
Well, first of all, whatever shotgun we talk about, I'm sure Boomstick already has it. I mean,
Yeah, no doubt.
Every shotgun and every 22 rifle, you betcha.
Yeah. But I got to go with what Julian said. If one I want that I don't have Stoeger coach gun side by side. Wouldn't matter if it's a 20 or 12. But the favorite shotgun I have here, I paid about $225 for it about 5 years ago. Maverick 88 security model 12 gauge, 7+1 capacity. I've done nothing to it but put a sling on it, and I do want to mount a light on it under the bottom eventually, but pump action, it just works. And that capacity, hell, eight rounds of 12 gauge, you can do a whole lot with that.
It sure can.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, awesome stuff, buddy. So, Walter, how about you? Are there any shotguns out that way?
I've got a grand total of one shotgun in the safe right now that's been there for 40 years and hadn't moved. It was my grandfather's Model 12. It needs a new stock, and it's been sitting there screaming at me all this time to restock it. Everything else, mechanics all fine, bluing's all fine on it. And I just haven't had the heart to get in and change it so that I'd go shoot it. But the rear stock is split, and I wouldn't want to shoot it in the condition it's in. The one that I had in the past when I was actively hunting birds, and no turkeys were around that at that point, it was doves and quail, was my Remington 870 Wingmaster. I really liked that shotgun, and when I moved into town, I sold it like an idiot. And the guy still lives here. I keep trying to buy it back from him. I already offered him twice what I sold it to him for, and he won't take it because it's a great shotgun. I had two barrels on it, one for the doves and one for quail, and it was just a great shotgun. And I look at today's 870s, and the closest I see is a Fieldmaster, and I don't like it. It's just not the same. So I don't know. Oh God, and the finish and fit and finish on that shotgun were so beautiful. It was just a great one. I almost hated to take it out into the field, but I had a good dog and I had a good place to hunt birds, and it was that was a lot of fun. That was actually some of the most fun I had hunting. But we're talking about that Stoeger coach gun, and that's actually a pretty good household gun. To have at your bedside. Nice short barrels, and if you can't get it done with two blasts of 12 gauge, if you get out and practice like some of these cowboy action guys, you can reload those suckers pretty dadgum fast. almost as fast you can, rack a pump. You can reload those two barrels if you're good at it. But it does have my attention. They're not expensive, and that gun has two uses: the cowboy action guys and as a home defense gun. And pretty hard to say no to it at the price point. So I might grab one of these days, just to have, because I don't have a good shotgun that I would consider a home defense firearm, and that one would definitely do it.
Yeah, Duffer, I bet you wish you had that one back too, buddy. Daggone it, man. 148 coins.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we go to the next person, we were talking earlier about being Pat's birthday, and so I think we ought to just everybody needs to just wish Pat a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pat!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pat.
How you doing, fellas?
Hey,
we're doing pretty good. Doing all right.
We know for sure which one is the ugly twin.
Seeing double.
This one. No, this one right here. The one with the big beard. No. He's hairless. No. One of those balls. No, we're having fun. Just got a bunch of friends and family over right now, so rocking out a little bit. So I thought we'd jump on for just a minute and see how the show's going.
You bet.
You're checking your cameras, and they're all fine.
You want to introduce your brother to us? I heard he's gonna start be doing some gun tubing stuff.
Yeah. Well, as everybody knows, I'm Pat in a bunker, and this is Joe in a bucket.
Joe in a bucket.
Joe in a bucket. Joe in a bucket.
Awesome.
Full disclosure, he is a lineman electrician, so that's how we came up with Joe in a bucket, because he's in a bucket truck most of the time doing electrical work. So it's Joe in a bucket.
I love it. I love it.
And here I thought it was just because I couldn't afford a bunker, I was just in a bucket.
Oh, man.
So how old are you two? How old are you two? 43.
43. Yep, Richard Petty's number.
There you go.
So I'm in good company. I'm in
Enjoy.
good company tonight.
So which one
Well, thank you
older?
guys.
Thank
Who's
you,
older?
Thank
The
Aaron.
The twins.
I'm the older one. The beard is older.
It kind of looks it.
Yes, the beard has spoken. As you can tell by the panel right there, because Jamie's got one of the best beards on YouTube. I respect that, sir. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to hop on and say howdy to everybody, and yeah, we're having a good time. We're just doing a little bit of celebrating, having a good time. So, yeah.
Cool. Glad you guys dropped in for a minute. Good to see you.
Yes. Thank you so much for dropping in. And you probably can't see the side chat, but everybody's telling you guys happy birthday over there. So,
Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, side chat. I can't text back right now. I'm on the mobile, but appreciate everybody out there. Really do. So,
well, thank you guys for jumping on. We sure appreciate you. And you guys have a fun time. Enjoy your birthday and your friends
Absolutely.
and family.
yep. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. We will. God bless
watch each
and
other's
keep
back.
carrying.
Absolutely.
What's that, Viejo?
I said, watch each other's back.
We've been pretty good at that through the years.
Good
It's
deal.
pretty easy because his back looks like my back. That's a twin joke if you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Did you get it? All right. Well, good night, y'all. Have a good one and have a good show.
Thanks,
All
buddy.
right. We'll see you guys.
Birthday, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Fun.
Okay, let me get this straight. They were born the day before St. Patrick's Day. One's named Patrick and the other's named Joseph.
Yeah.
Yep.
St. Patrick. Yeah.
Bang!
Yeah, Depper says he was 43 26 years ago.
Been about that for me. Don't try to add that up, Walter.
I remember 43, but yeah, it was a while back. I wasn't on YouTube then.
So who we up to? See, we up to Jamie now. Walter, did you get finished there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm done. It didn't take
Okay.
me long.
So Jamie, when it comes to shotguns, what do you got to say about this, brother?
Probably more than I should. My favorite shotgun that I own is a Stevens 5100 side by side 16 gauge, and that's the favorite one I own. I hunt turkey with a 51. I mean a 500 Mossberg 500 24-inch turkey choke, extra full turkey choke, I think. And if money was no object, I would own one of these. And let me see if I can do this. and do this. This is a Beretta 486. Look at the scroll work.
Man,
It's beautiful.
Look at that, even on the bottom of the
Wow.
I
receiver.
wouldn't be against owning that.
Can you zoom in on that?
That is zoomed in.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I know it looks smaller on YouTube, and it can be yours for that much money.
Wow.
But look at the wood. I mean, the wood and the scroll work, and yeah, you would never be.
Wouldn't be disappointed with that, would you?
No, you gotta. I've got a buddy that's got a Ruger red label over and under Alaska 180, and that's an awesome gun. But yeah, if money was no object, I'd probably have something like that. And I also own a TriStar 20 gauge pump and a New England Firearms 20 gauge single shot. I really like that gun. I hit skeet every single time with that one, but it's a single shot. You know, you got to make that one count. You know, you got to and you don't have to worry about the next one because there ain't another one coming. But there's it seemed like it was, what was that Remington automatic that come out just before they went under? Was it something Max, V Max, or
was it V Max?
Something Max.
What was it?
I had a Browning A5 that was a nice shotgun. That belonged to a friend of mine. But I can't remember that Browning. Not the Browning, but the Remington one. We used to have skeet shoots every year for the men's ministry at my church, and I got to see and shoot a whole lot of shotguns. But that Remington had issues. We wound up working on that blame thing every time somebody brought one out there. Versa Max, that's it.
Versa Max.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I know about shotguns.
You're not a bird hunter, huh?
No, we don't have them in Georgia. For us to hunt quail or pheasant, we have to go on a very expensive trip.
Wow. I'll be darned.
I have a good friend that goes to South Dakota at least once a year, sometimes 2 or 3 times. But he coaches the local Christian school skeet team, and it's also his property that a deer hunt on. So all that's fixing to get, all my deer hunting properties fixing to get sucked up with his new skeet range. So he's probably going to make me quit hunting deer out there and go to work helping him run that skeet shoot.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I love deer hunting, but I also love skeet shooting too, man. That's 2 of my favorite things, gun hobbies, to do. And but I got Kansas, Iowa. There's a lot of good bird hunting around us, northern Missouri, so it's something that I grew up doing. And like I said, we used to have, skeet shoots and stuff every spring. And so that's something that's always awesome. So, Bubba, how about you, brother?
So, my favorite shotguns is a toss-up for the ones that I own. Number one would probably be my first shotgun I ever got. It's a New England Firearms little breakdown partner 410. That was the first shotgun I ever owned. First actual gun I ever owned, actually, if I thought about it clearly.
I got one of those.
And I absolutely love it. It's been an old time friend. I've probably got about 3,000 rounds through that thing.
They are great. That's for sure.
And it would be more than 3,000 rounds if 410 ammo wasn't so dang expensive.
That's a fact.
Got the rifling shot out of it, huh?
No rifling in it, thank God. Otherwise, it would have been shot out of it. But other than that, the other favorite would have to be the AR-12 that I got over there. It's made by Citadel. It's a cheaper model, and it's their Cobra 12, I think is the name of it. But it's semi-automatic mag fed, and it's functioned pretty good. I've gotten a lot of the magazine issues fixed with it. They have a harder spring, so it's better to keep the mags loaded for a while before you go to shoot it, so that they can get that extra tension that they have out of them, make it a little bit more malleable. But I absolutely love it too. And but that 410, I've just had it so long, and I've shot so many rounds through it. And I just remember growing up shooting squirrel and stuff like that, and hunting with my dad and my little brothers. So that 410 is just very sentimental to me. So that's definitely one of my favorites. But one that I want to have, and this company just released it. Everybody knows the KSG-12. Of course, Hillbilly, you definitely know the KSG-12.
Yeah.
But there's another company, Citadel, the one that makes the AR-12 that I have, has actually come out with their own version of the KSG. And they came out with a 410 model, and they came out with a 20 gauge model. And I would love to have both.
Yeah,
I would love to have both.
Would be fun.
Dude, you know how much fun it would be to fire a KSG and 410 and 20 gauge and not have to worry about your shoulder being dead the next day? They look beautiful. They look good. They look like they function well. They're not made out of polymer. It's actually all steel. I've got to hold one. Kind of hefty, not too bad though. But it'd be the first bullpup I'd ever own too, if I ever get one too. So that'd be another plus, because I don't own a bullpup right now. But they look cool, and the price range for them is ridiculously low for what they are. So we might be testing that out on the channel too here soon. But I got other things I need to test out first. But yeah, they look absolutely fantastic. So that'd be the ones I would want. And then if money's no object, and and just want one to be silly, if anybody's ever played the game Doom, you know what shotgun I'm getting ready to say. It is an 8-gauge double barrel, about a 18.5 inch double barrel side by side, an 8-gauge. I would love to have one of them. I don't know if I'd ever shoot it. It's just because, but yeah, I would love the old one. They're beautiful shotguns.
Awesome.
They're highly custom, so like the price range is like up in the 10K plus beans range. So yeah, and make that Beretta look like a more applicable purchase.
Man, yeah, sounds pretty cool. Ozzy, I did get your email there. Thanks, buddy. I'll show that here in just a second. Oh man, say hi to 6-Shooter Texan out there jumping in, and Chad Kelly, and gun websites. Hopefully, I don't know if there's more people that jumped in that I missed. Sorry about that if I did. So, but anyway,
I probably would cry like a baby, Scott.
Oh man, when we go on a big shoot, like we're shooting a lot of, trap and stuff, man. When I get home that evening, I have one of those ice things that go in the freezer, and this one has it's I don't know, it feels like it's filled with little beads or something, and it's got a Velcro strap on it, and I'll just go ahead and strap that dude on my shoulder and around my arm, because I know next morning I'm not going to be able to use my right arm very much. And Oh, awesome! I asked Hasbro about a project since he has a 3D printer, and he's telling me I'm going to start printing it tomorrow afternoon, maybe. That's awesome. So when he gets that done, it'll be a pretty cool surprise, I think. And I mean, it'll just be extra special, coming from my brother Hasbro. And so I think if that works out, I think a few of you guys might want one of those, what he's doing. So it'll be a cool surprise. That all works out right. So for me, oh man, I love shotgun. I love all kinds of guns. I mean, it's like asking a 17-year-old boy if he likes girls. Yeah, I like them all. And, but shotguns, oh man, I have a few that's dear to my heart. From a single shot, 410 old one that my grandpa gave me to my 870, it's got an extended mag on it that sticks out 6 inches past the end of the barrel. I mean, I love that gun. You load that thing down, man, it is heavy. And of course the KSG, probably like I love the Ithaca semi-automatic I have. I mean, I just really, really like that gun. I get one of those because I grew up with it. It was my dad's gun, and I ended up getting it, and it just that and 870. If I want to see competition, yeah, there's much better guns out there. But if money's on the line, I'm using one of those two guns, because I just hardly ever mess with those things. I mean, and I'm sure a lot of people have certain guns that they're so accustomed to that it just, feels like a part of you. And so the one thing that I really wish I would have did was I had the opportunity at one time to buy an Ithaca 10 gauge side by side, and it hurt when you shot it. It's the only reason I didn't buy it at the time. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend that money to hurt myself, every time I shoot it. But one of those deals now I look back, I'm like, oh man, how silly was it not to buy that when I had the opportunity? And if people don't know, maybe a little bit of history to throw on you guys for Ithacas, is they had the patents to the 10 gauge, and so that's why they were bought out. And which kind of the same way with Marlin, as soon as they were bought out, all them Ithacas, gained in price, But I actually have 3 Ithacas, all together. But anyway, I know a lot of people. Sorry if you weren't interested in shotguns. I just thought it'd be a nice change for tonight. That we could do. Talk a little bit about that, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are interested in shotguns. So I want to first bring up this deal here. We're going to get to the giveaways, guys, next. So don't go anywhere. But Ozzy sent this in to me, and this is a holster that he's working on. And he said when the snakeskin's done, he has white snakeskin that will go into this area right here. So that is going to be a sweet looking holster, buddy. That's going to look nice. Yeah. I'm a fan of snakeskin. I got a few pair of snakeskin boots over the years and stuff. I like it real well. But we do have some giveaways, guys. So first up, we're going to do our. This says month. Okay, I need to change this real quick because this is not the correct month that I put on here. But anyway, this is going to be for our monthly giveaway. And let me change this name here real quick. All right. So this is going to be the month of March giveaway. And I've been giving away this knife just for these monthly giveaways. And so far, I think it's been a pretty decent knife for everybody. And so we'll go ahead and continue to give away this knife right here for our monthly giveaway. And I will, I might change it up next month. But it's a pretty good looking knife right here.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. So this is what we'll be giving away for the monthly giveaway. And how you guys get entered in that, if you do not know, is on any of my videos, if you are subscribed to my channel, and on any of my videos, if you comment, I want to win, and you're subscribed to my channel, well, that gets your name in my little book here. And as every time you do that, then you get a mark beside your name there. And anyway, so this is the month that we're giving away, February. And as you can see, I have everybody's name in there. And then every time to subscribe, they have basically a number from this number to this number. And that's the easiest way for me to do it without spending 2 days of going through and typing everybody's name out. And because we have 145 entries for this month. And as you can see, that would take some time typing everybody's name out on this little wheel here. So anyway, so we're going to spin this thing, and this is going to be for March. Yeah, or no, actually, this is February. I'm sorry, guys. Doggone it. Because this is March. Let me change that. Doggone it. So this is February giveaway. And so let's get this thing a spin and see who wins this month. And we do it about the mid-month after. That way everybody gets entered. And number 21. Alrighty. And you have to be here to win, guys. So number 21 is Gun and Wild One. I'm going to go ahead and let me take this down for a second here and show you. So, Gun and Wild One, that is the number 21. So, you out there, buddy? If not, we're going to have to spin it again. We'll give you just a minute here. And I haven't seen him in the chat tonight. So anybody got a 1 minute story real quick while we wait on him? See if he's in here.
Yeah, Mike, I got a question relating to the 10 gauge. How is ammo availability these days for something like that?
I do not know. I would say if anybody else in the side chat or on the panel has got any 10 gauges, I'm not for sure what the prices are on that. And definitely probably want to reload. I want to say hi to Moondog. Hey, buddy. Sorry I didn't see you back there. Hope you ain't been waiting long.
It's okay. It's all good.
I apologize.
Sorry for the late arrival, guys.
No problem, man. We're glad to have you. So Mark Thomas said 10 gauge is out there, but not always easy to find. So
I think for 10 gauge, you pretty much have to go to Graff and Sons. They're usually the ones that have the odd numbers that the normal companies that you would order from wouldn't have. I know Graff and Sons has 7.7 Arasaka, which that's been a pain to try to find too. So I assume Graff and Sons probably got 10 gauge ammo, but I haven't seen it on any of the other places where I order ammo or anything like that.
yeah,
I've seen the hulls at Ballistic Products and maybe Precision Reloading, but
all right. Well, it don't look like Gun and Wild One's out there, so we'll move that and we'll spin again. $65. 65 is. Here, let me take this down so you can see my screen. $65 is Boomstick. Boomstick, you still out there, buddy?
there he is.
All right. The man with the problem.
I'll write your name here, buddy. Yeah, he's saying hi to Moondog.
Hey, Boomstick.
Boomstick. Congratulations, buddy. And I'll get that sent out to you. If you don't mind, go ahead and send me your address. I'm almost positive I have it, but at least that'll help me help remind me to get it out there to you. So send me an email at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com, and I'll get that sent out to you, brother. Congratulations.
So, Duffer, if Sportsman Warehouse has 10 gauge, how much does it cost for a box of 25? Let's say 7.5 or 8, which is the most common shot. If I'm
45 acorns.
Oh, goodness gracious alive.
It's 45 acorns? Wow.
Dang, that's probably a box of 10.
All right, time to sell our arms and legs, boys. Let's do this.
Boy, oh boy, that's ugly right there.
Yeah, but once you get the hose
I have
and
to
the
sell a
wires,
kidney to get ammo.
everything else is the same as other stuff. I mean, powder and
Yeah.
shot, just the wads and hose.
I thought 410 loads was more. God.
Couldn't you hillbilly it up and just get 12 gauge and just wrap some duct tape around there to get the extra girth?
Well, yeah, just take up all that space and
Yeah.
there you go. So we're going to do a giveaway next, but let's hear from Moondog since he was busy with some church stuff and got in here late. So
Yeah, hopefully
how you
I've got
been
all
doing,
the
buddy?
good. I think I got all the chalk out of my hands. We're setting up a blood drive tomorrow at church. So I was this afternoon before went to the Saturday services. I'm going to be at the blood drive all day tomorrow. So I was chalking up the schoolyard for all the stalls because we're doing a blood drive and flea market yard sale over at the school, so next to the church. So that's what I was doing all evening. Chalking up the yard, the tarmac, and got to get out there early tomorrow morning to open up the gates for everybody. But that was what I was doing today. That's why I got back late. So I missed that question, but I heard something about shotguns.
Yeah. We first of all, this was kind of on your deal, so we'll let you go ahead and do both of our topics tonight.
Mhm.
So The first one was what is the oldest scope do you have, and does it still work? Well, do you still do its job? What was your favorite scope?
Well, is that the two questions?
That's just the first topic.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's starting on with that. So the oldest scope I have probably, and I just found it today because I'm bringing out a ton of stuff to the yard sale. I'm going to have the weirdest booth, I think, at the yard sale. Everybody's probably going to have, like, the things that they're like bedding and shirts and things like that. And crafts and whatnot. And my table is all going to be scopes, red dots, and that kind of gear. So
Moondog be walking around with one of those big trench coats. He opens it up. There's scopes and red dots hanging off all over the inside of it.
Yeah, all the stuff that I've been reviewing and just been piling up in there. So yeah, there's going to be some good stuff. I'm putting up a Right-On Primal 1 and a couple of other scopes in there. But so the oldest scope, I ran across it, a Tasco 4-power scope that was on top of my Glenfield 60 back in the 80s. So that's the oldest scope I have, and that thing's pretty cloudy to look through. But it's Japanese glass, but it is a tiny little 22 scope so that's technically the oldest scope I have. And my favorite, it'd have to be, I really like all the Arkin scopes that I have, and I think they're great scopes they're certainly more capable than I am, because they're really made for shooting over 500 yards, and I never shoot more than 100 yards in my range because we can't shoot more than 100 yards. So that's more scope than I need. But those are any of my Arkin scopes are probably my favorites.
Awesome. I'm gonna say howdy to our buddy Travis P11 out there, buddy. How you doing?
I guess the second favorite would be the Monstrum Panzer. Am I right?
Well, I'm waiting to get to see apparently there's a new reticle on the Panzer. They were talking to me at SHOT Show about it, but I haven't seen it, so I'm holding off on that one. But I like the Panzer too. But I'm a second focal plane guy as far as LPVOs, so that's the reason why I kind of prefer the Banshee.
Also, and then our second one was it was shotguns. So what do you prefer as far as type of shotgun? Pump shotgun, automatic, side by side, over under, and then like what would be like your favorite shotgun? Like if you could get whatever one you'd want.
I would like one of those really fancy over and unders that I can't afford. But yeah, I'd like to get a nice fancy English over and under, but I only have one shotgun as is right now, and that's a Benelli American. It's
nice.
It's the poor man's Benelli, so
yeah, but it's still a good gun.
Yeah. So I've loved shooting it. It is, I fell in love with it because it was like butter smooth, the action on the thing. And it was on sale at Bass Pro. And so I braved the hour-long line to get up to the desk, and I got it one year. But it's been sitting in the gun safe all this time because I haven't had a chance to go to the shotgun range near me, which is only open on the weekends. But on the weekends, I'm usually either busy with the kids or I'm filming something for my channel. So I haven't had a chance to go down. It's about an hour and a half south of me. So yeah, it's been calling to me because I've been wanting to do some clays.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Then Travis out there says the Browning A5 or the Browning Satori. Yeah. Both of those are nice guns too, man.
I got a chance to shoot a couple of shotguns out in SHOT Show, and yeah, I've been kind of on the fence with some of those AR style ones. I think they're kind of weird looking. For some of them are kind of weird looking, but they shot nice. So I got to say, it shot better than I thought. and certainly, oh, there goes my wife Vendetta. So
howdy. Oh, we got Bald and Curious out there. Welcome, buddy.
Grand
Awesome.
power. Grand power. That's what Mario does to Bald whenever he comes on one of these shows.
Yeah.
Grand power.
Yeah. Defense dad's joined us too.
great.
Benelli 1301. Yeah. Yeah, a buddy of mine's got a Benelli. I don't remember which model it is, but it's basically made for trap. Man, that thing shoots nice. It just really does. But it's got a pretty nice price point on it too. So
Now the Turkish have really come in and taken up a lot of the market. It seems like every other shotgun I was seeing over at SHOT Show was made in Turkey.
you can get a pretty nice either bullpup or regular, AR style Turkish shotgun. I mean, for a really nice price.
I saw somebody made it. It was practically a Benelli clone, a Benelli M3 clone from that was Turkish made. Have you seen that one?
Escort.
Is that what it is? I just saw somebody sent a photo.
Are the ones making the M4 knockoffs.
Oh, the M4. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Turkey's
I've almost bought one, a few of those different ones, Turkish shotguns, just for the price. I'm like, my goodness, it'd be fun to shoot. And actually, I looked at the mags, and you get I think like even a 20 round mag for some of those, and they weren't ridiculous. I mean, they weren't dirt cheap, but they weren't ridiculous as far as price goes. So I thought, man, that'd be something fun to take to the, trap shoot, so all the older men could laugh at me.
I'll tell you another company that's been making clones, and I don't know if these guys are big or not because I've never heard of them, but Anubis Firearms. They've been making M4 clones, 1301 clones, A300 clones, and a couple other different clones. And they look pretty nice, and they do different color accents and stuff like that. Like they got one that's straight fluorescent orange, and I'm just like, I like orange.
Well, it's safety. I guess safety orange.
It's like I like orange, but I don't know if I want a home defense shotgun to glow in the dark. If I had to use it.
Well, Dan Foss says he wants whatever one the Road Warrior had. Definitely.
The I always wanted the one from what was it? Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, the Spaz.
1885 or whatever they're called, 1885, 1889s or whatever. The lever action mare's leg.
Oh yeah.
I always wanted one of them too. Of course, I also wanted an M79 because of that movie, but I'm never going to be able to get one of those.
Well, I think those Spaz they call it the J hook or whatever.
Spaz is
when they first come out, like you can get them pretty reasonable. They're way more money now.
Oh yeah, they're ridiculous now. Well, it's because they stopped making them. They don't make them anymore.
I'm surprised some Turkish company hasn't cloned one of those since they don't make them anymore.
Yeah,
we probably do.
You know why they don't make them, right?
And like Travis says here,
what they
are
totally
shotguns. They're cheap and fun, but a pain in the butt to clean.
Why did they stop making them?
They're they break. They break easy.
Okay, yeah.
Ridiculously easy. Have you not okay? I hate to plug this guy just because he's such a sellout, but was it Demo Ranch did a video with Brandon Herrera. Now I like Brandon Herrera. I don't like Demo Ranch, but he did a video about the Spaz and literally broke on the camera.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's like I just spent $5,000 on this. What the?
Now they made a mag fed shotgun. Spaz did back in the day. It was pretty limited, and I don't think very many really reached the U.S., but they were pretty sought after and cool back in the day.
Yeah, That was one of the main breech guns in Europe, I think, for breaching doors and stuff like that. Before they moved on to the I can't remember what it's called now. The not the Striker. God, what was it?
So
It'll
Travis
come back to me later.
Travis got a good point here. He says, I bet the Spaz 12 patent is up, so now they can be cloned SHOT Show 2025, maybe. Real quick, guys, if you don't have your hashtag in, get your hashtag in, HBN68, and we're going to be giving away the Skinny Black Knife. So if you're not in the Skinny Black Knife Club, it is a great opportunity for you to get in the Skinny Black Knife Club. We're giving away, oh man, it's around 60 of these things, and I was going to go on to something else, but people keep saying, well, wait, I am not in the club yet. And so, I mean, Jamie actually won last week, so he just got one. So there's still people out there that has not got one yet. So anyway, make sure you get your hashtag in. And Moondog, thanks for shouting. Look at him come out. Awesome.
I got a skinny knife, but not that one. I gotta get me one.
I haven't got one.
So thanks for sharing this. If anybody's over on your side, they need to get over here. We'll give them just a minute to get their hashtag in.
So
if you put it on Moondog's side, the deal won't pick you up. So make sure you get your hashtag in over here. There we got Tennessee Goddess got hers in, and we'll give you guys just a minute to get your hashtag in case you did not make it over here in time. So
it's HBN 68.
Yes, HBN 68. That is the hashtag.
68 was a year, wasn't it, Walter?
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me in 1968 there was more history than America could digest.
Yeah, there was a lot going on at that time in this country.
All through the 60s, really.
There must have been a lot going on because I was born in '69.
Okay. Wait, I'm older than you?
Was you born? Yeah, I was born in '69.
I was born in December '68.
I just made it under '69. So
67.
we weren't that far off. So
No.
you're December '68. You're 2 months, if that. Well, January 5th. So we might just be days.
Yeah,
apart.
yeah.
Yeah, January 5th, 1969. Oh, there's Warren Fowler. Thanks for jumping over here, putting the hashtag in. Info Bro says, good luck, everybody. Awesome. So you probably still graduated in '87, though, didn't you, Moondog?
You mean I graduated high school in '87.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the year I graduated. So.
Dang, right. You're well kept, buddy. You look a lot younger than
that. He does, don't he?
It's them Asian genes. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, my son-in-law, he's from the Philippines, and he's 27, and he still looks like he's 19. I mean, great complexion. Yeah, I'm like, dude, man.
Until I started getting salt and pepper hair on the sides, I would still get carded.
Chris Wedgeworth wants a link to Hillbilly's channel. He's probably over on.
Oh, I made a mistake. I posted up the StreamYard link rather than.
Oh my people jumping on the panel with us. Yeah, we're actually. Yeah, Okay, see ya.
All right, there we go.
26 out there entries.
All right, we'll give Chris and anybody else just an extra minute to jump over here. And Chris says he's born in 60.
I was born in 62.
Yeah, I was born in 60 also.
63 here.
63.
We're all 60 kids, except for you, Bubba, right?
Yeah. I think I'm the only one here that's under 40.
Say, I was born in 74.
All right.
Yeah, Justin.
Whippersnapper.
Oh.
You guys were
That
talking
hurts
60,
my soul.
you guys were talking 68, and I'm like, I was -6.
Look at Ozzy out there with the 60. A lot of 60s out there. Bever 55.
1960 is a good year. Heck yeah.
62 wasn't so
Dang.
bad.
You guys are all babies.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, I noticed Walter hadn't said a word.
Oh, there's an
Yeah, we're gonna step
antique,
into
there's an antique or
1800.
two out there, yeah.
Chessboard says, hey, Billy, I know you're too young to remember gas at 25 cents a gallon. Cheapest I remember gas was in the 80s or 90 cents. 80 cents, 90 cents.
Yeah, it was under $1.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Now
Yeah,
we'll be lucky if it's 0.25 bitcoins.
We got 53 out there, 72. Chris says the link's not working. So, Chris, if you can hear us, the first link you put in was the wrong link. He put another link in, so you'll find the last link, and then also, which I don't know if you can see Chessboard's link out there. He put it in there.
Oh, Lord. Did y'all see what Duffer said about Walter here in the side chat?
I'm fixing to get to it.
Oh, man.
No mercy. I don't get no respect. No respect at all.
No respect, buddy.
Hey, I want to make a note. The youngest one here has not made one crack of a joke at all about anybody's age. But by God, everybody has made a crack on me and Walter tonight.
Boss says Gary remembers having to squeeze your own dinosaur to get gasoline.
And you don't want you don't want to know what part of the dinosaur you had to squeeze.
Ouch.
You got batting on rocks.
It's like, oh, that's a good handshake, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Del Poe, 62. Way to go, buddy. Like you had anything to do with it, just like me. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bob says he only seen 3 people older than him. He was born in 59.
Let's be honest, Viejo was born in the 80s. He just lived in California so long he's aged so fast.
That'll do it to you for sure.
Yeah.
So, Warren, you made it over here yet, buddy? After all that work, I hate to spend this thing before you get a chance after all that work and not be able to get in the giveaway. Ozzy says, I'm not as old as dirt, but I remember when it was new. Desperate says, my father sold gas at 16 cents a gallon at his store when he was a youngin'.
So I remember
in at 58.
I remember being a little bitty boy. I mean, a little bitty boy. And down at the end of Broad Street in our town, there were 2 gas stations across the street from each other. And the normal price of gas was like 29, 27 cents, maybe 30, 32 cents. But these two guys would start going back and forth, lowering price. And the lowest I've seen it was 18 cents a gallon. But that was two guys fighting over, business.
Yeah.
Now, what Jamie's not telling you is the two gas stations was called the Hatfield Stop and Shop and the McCoy Come and Get It.
Well, Boomstick comes in and says, I'm not bragging, but my social security number is 1. There, Chris made it. All right.
Right.
Well, glad you made it over here, buddy.
That was the longest minute story I think we've ever had.
Defense Dad says, you remember, it's 87 cents. So, all right. Well, hopefully everybody got theirs in. And so let's give this thing a spin and see who wins. Tackle Fud. Buck, congratulations, buddy. Are you still out there? You still out there, Buck?
Buck, no! Buck, wake up! Wake up, Buck!
Boys, I'm going to bed. Thank y'all for having me. It's midnight.
Hey, Jamie, why don't you go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug while we're, before you take off, buddy?
Hopefully we're going to have Foreign and Domestic Sunday Night Roundtable tomorrow night on the Scottish American channel. But if not, we'll see y'all Friday night at 8 o'clock on the Georgia Shooting Connection channel. And I want to thank all the panel members that keep rocking in there every week. And Backman, let me know when you're off on a Friday night. It's hard to get away that time of the evening on Friday, I know. But thank y'all for having me, and I hope to see you soon.
Well, thank you so much.
Good night, Jamie.
For being on here, buddy. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye. So, guys, go over and check out JH586 and Georgia Shooting Connection and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And I don't see Buck out there. He's not responded. So he must have went to bed on us.
Oh, no.
I mean, if I still had my baseball arm I had back in high school, I could dang near throw a knife to Buck. It might take me I had to throw it about 3 times, but he's down here in Arkansas, but I don't think he's out there. Well, thank you there, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, Buck went incognito, Mr. Bob says. So let's bring this thing up again and spin. So I think Buck may have won before too. So I'm pretty sure he has. So anyway, let's give this thing another spin.
Right.
All right.
Congratulations, buddy.
All that
That's
work
fitting.
paid off.
It paid off.
Well played, Chris.
There he is. He's out there. So, Chris, if you can email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me your name and address that you want this sent to, I'll get it sent out. And it is scrolling in the banner below the chat here. So, anyway, everybody's saying congratulations. He says thanks so much for waiting.
I'm
You
just glad he
betcha,
was able
buddy.
to. He was able to get the right link. I kind of screwed that one up.
Well, I was sharing the screen, so it actually made the panel full. Otherwise, he would have been on the panel with us. I'll write down your name in here, buddy. And
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to drop out now too because I gotta get prepped for this for the blood drive yard sale tomorrow morning. I gotta open. I'm the one who's opened up the gates because I'm the only one with the key that for the yard.
well,
You're a key man.
Thank you so much for sharing and being on here tonight, buddy. Go ahead and plug what you got coming up and everything.
Well, I've got a great yard sale coming up, but
I wish we all can make it, man.
Yeah.
I'd be over there piling up on some stuff, I imagine.
Yeah, Walter, why don't you just drive up here and you can?
Yeah, Walter.
But I just posted up and it kind of blew up a little bit. I got a Discovery Optics scope, which is kind of a lot of people have compared it to the Archean EP5, the Discovery P. They also make a similar scope. It's heavy though. It's like it's 44 ounces, but it is a dang really sharp scope for under $400. So I was surprised. Yeah. And it comes loaded with a ton of extra stuff inside the box, which usually is like, warning flags. This is a crappy scope because there's stuffing in a set of scope rings, a scope level kit, two lens cleaners, and a sunshade. So there's like lots of extra stuff in there, but actually it's a decent scope, at least as far as my testing is concerned. And it was crazy. I posted up 48 hours ago, and it's already got like 50,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why. I wish all of my videos had that many views, but
yeah, it's a good video.
I'm not complaining, but I just like to find out what that secret sauce was so I could just sprinkle it on the other videos.
No kidding. And Travis P11, you're gonna have to take a bus to San Francisco to catch that yard sale, buddy.
Yeah, Travis, come on up. So
it's a little jog from Nebraska, but you can make it.
Sure,
Leave right now.
So hopefully if you guys check out that video, and I'll be posting up some other videos on my other channels, which are Moondog Reviews and Moondog Go, which is why I put my name here as Moondog Go, because that's my travel channel, and that I've been posting up videos from my trips to Vegas for SHOT Show and other trips in California. So definitely check out those channels. You'll find hopefully something that'll be interesting to you.
All right. And if somebody's got ranch out there, they don't mind, would you put up Moondog's links? And Boomstick, basically, I think he says you use that Discovery scope for self-defense.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball bat.
One other thing about it. I forgot to mention, I haven't posted it up yet, but I'm going to be giving away a scope. I sent the link over to Discovery, and they were blown away by how many views it got. They offered to send me another scope, and I said, don't give it to me, give it to one of my viewers. So I'm going to give away one of those scopes. So
nice.
I'll be posting up details probably tomorrow after I get back from the yard sale. But yeah, so all you'll need to do is subscribe to my Moondog Go channel and send me proof that you have, and I'll work up a Google form, so that you can upload a screenshot from your phone or computer. And that's how you'll get entry to the giveaway. And I'll give it away in about a month. But everybody gets a chance to win that scope. It's a pretty decent scope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe actually somebody in our community here won your one of your last few giveways.
Yeah. I want a light.
Yeah.
I want a light from Moondog.
Did you did that work? You put it on your 17?
Yeah, I put it on a Glock 19 and it works great. Yeah, it works really nice.
Did you like the holster?
Or that one? That was the Olight, the one I won was Olight. Yeah,
the super bright one.
Yeah,
that thing really throws. Oh, okay, there we go. That's
there's the other one.
Yeah, there's the other one.
So, guys. Like I said, Moondog has a big following, but I mean,
2 of his last few giveaways, somebody in this community's won. So make sure when you post that stuff, get over there and get in it.
All right, everybody. Good to see y'all.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Have a good night.
Hey, Tom. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, guys, go over and check out Moondog. A lot of great stuff. I mean, the guy does such great work with his production and filming. I mean, it's just like when I watch one of his shows, I'm like, oh my gosh, looks so good, compared to my stuff. It's great to watch. Easy on the eyes. He explains everything very well. So go over and check out his stuff. Great stuff.
Well, to be fair, Hillbilly, me and you are a Bubba and a Hillbilly. So, I mean, really.
That is true.
Really?
That is true.
It's like, oh
And
my God,
also-
this is Hollywood quality. No, it's a Bubba and a Hillbilly.
Also, I want to throw out here once again, don't forget about Thunder on the Prairie. It's coming up June 1st and 2nd. And you can contact Travis P11 or Defense Dad, either one. Basically, if you look up their channels, you'll see videos they did with all the information and how to get enrolled for that, and pretty good stuff there. I'm planning on going this year. Hope everything works out that I can go. I'm real excited about it, and the only thing I'm nervous about is driving that far with a Suburban full of guns, because I plan on taking quite a few. So good night, Tennessee Goddess. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. You're welcome, buddy. Okay, yeah. Travis has email up here for everybody. The calibercorner@gmail.com for info. So, and what that is, it's a get together of gun tubers and stuff, to where they have the whole range to themselves. They have companies that sponsor, and so there's a lot of great gifts given away there. I heard him say they got even way more stuff than what they did last year. And it says, they are constitutional carry, so we'll have no problems going there. But also they also, not only do they have like little contest there to do that. They do giveaways and stuff like that. Meat Ammo's there. They must usually have a lot of ammo that they're sponsoring for people to shoot. And, just a lot of great stuff. And then they have a time and a day set aside for content creators that you can actually do some filming there. So, you also can get some nice content while you're there. And there's several people going. Just on the panel, I know Gizzard's going, Justin's going, and I'm planning on going. So, not counting several other people. So, we seen Pat and his brother on here earlier. They're going. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But good night, Willie. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. Oh, my goodness. So, man, it's about past time getting out of here, ain't it? So sorry about that. We're just having a great time. And anyway, here Travis says we have 5 different zones you can shoot from and film from at the same time. We have 12 channels signed up so far. Cool. Yeah. T-Web says, I heard the event's going to be 9mm free this year. Only decent calibers. Hey, good night, Chris. Congratulations on winning, buddy. Thank you for jumping on tonight. Yeah. G-Web's not a fan of the 9mm. But
So let's start going around the room and plug in your channel and or somebody else if you wish to, or both. Also out there in the chat, please feel free to plug your own channel or somebody else that's got something going on. You're more than welcome to do that. So anyway, we'll just start down with you, Justin, and work our way out back up to the top.
Well, I don't really have a channel yet. I hope to get things going. I'm definitely happy to be here and definitely happy to talk to all you guys and talk to members in the chat. And all I can really say is great to be here.
Man, thank you so much for being on, buddy. I really appreciate you jumping on. This is good to see you on here, and always a pleasure. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And so we'll jump right on up to you, Gary.
I don't have much of a channel either, but I got one.
Right.
It's got a few things on it. Lately, if you like pocket knives, there's a lot of those on there. A few flashlights, some gun reviews, some shooting industry stuff. So, and we have a weekly podcast. I do mine on Friday night, same time Hillbilly does. He gets on my show and I get on his. So, yeah, come on over. It's on the Gizzard Gary channel. It's called Foul Territory. That's Friday nights at 9 p.m. And we welcome one and all to my show, as Hillbilly does. So hope to see you there. So, Hillbilly, thanks for having me. As always, I appreciate it.
Hey, buddy, thanks for being here. Appreciate you as always. And yeah, also, I want to congratulate you guys. If you don't know, Gary had a tourist video. Like 8+ minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how hard it is to get views on longer content. Congratulations, he got over 100,000 views on that. That's awesome.
Thank you.
YouTube, yeah.
I got
that's
lucky.
Great, buddy.
Got lucky.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, you do a lot of great stuff on there, and I want to say hi to, what was that? How would you pronounce that, Bubba?
Silord.
Silord? Okay, 87. Hey, how you doing? I see you're coming on from Moondog's side. Thanks for being on, jumping on. Appreciate you. So, guys, if somebody wouldn't care to put out Gary's channel, on the side chat there, guys, go over and check him out. Great stuff as always. And like I call him Knife Master. I mean, Travis P11 put out a video today. You know, he's looking for a new knife, and he's like, I got a hold of Gary. It's like, so this is what I'm wanting. What do you suggest? Gary, he
told me what kind of knife he was looking for and what he was willing to spend. So I did a little bit of research and gave him some options, and he went from there. So
yeah, and it ended up a nice knife too. Man.
Yeah, I liked
that. It was a sweet knife. So go over and check out Gary, and on Friday nights, Foul Territory. It comes on right after Georgia Shoot Connection. On Friday nights, the Central Time Georgia Shoot Connection starts at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, and then at 9 Central, 10 Eastern, Foul Territory comes on with Gizzy Gary and the Hens. So anyway, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So he says, thanks for saying it right. Got the name based off the son of Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman from the Fantastic Four. Awesome. And there's Gizzard's channel. Link there. So, MacMan, what do you got coming up, brother? You've been awful busy lately, and good to see you back in the ring here. And
Yeah, so thanks for having me, and thanks to the side chat. It's been good tonight reading it and commenting. It was really good. What have I got? I picked up a new pistol on Friday, so I'll be doing an unboxing of that tomorrow. Walter had a sneak peek of it. I sent him a photo, so I'll do an unboxing of that tomorrow. I didn't get to do my live stream last Monday. I was just in the middle of doing an inventory on one of my trucks, and it just went on till about 2:00 in the morning. So we struggled to get that done in time, so I couldn't get back on that. So I'll be back on Monday. Going to do our stream. Monday night will be 6 hours Arizona time, and I think it's 9:00 Eastern now. I think there's 3-hour difference now over there, so it'll be 9:00 Eastern. So we'll be back up and running doing that. And I'm booked a date at the gun range, or maybe out in the desert tomorrow. I got a bunch of guns to go. I still haven't shot the gun I won from Garage Guy, the little 20 gauge, I think it is. It's a single shot. I need to take that out and shoot that. So I'm going to get a video done on that. Video done on some other stuff. And yeah, I got a load of stuff coming out. So keep an eye on it. So thanks for having me. It's been great. And guys, I'm hitting the sack. I need my bed. So good night, everybody, and thanks for having me.
Good night, Matt.
Good night.
You're muted, Hillbilly.
Of course I am. Of course I am. I had a dog bark, so I muted myself. I forgot. But yeah, guys, go over and check out MacMan039 Reloading. Great stuff. Go over and subscribe. Thanks, G-Webs, for putting those links out there, buddy. Appreciate it. And so, Garage Guy, what you got coming up, brother?
Well, first of all, I can't believe my internet didn't mess up tonight. You know, I moved my PC out of the living room into the den here because the router, I guess you call it, is in this room right straight across from it, and it seemed to work really well. Didn't have no problems tonight.
Well, good.
But anyway, I really enjoyed being here again tonight. I've really missed it. I missed all you guys and everybody in the side chat. I got a video I've been working on. I'll just give you a little promo or a little preview. Taurus had a promotion thing, 6-pack of 16-round magazines for the TX22.
Nice.
And I will give you a heads up. I did have some problems with it. I thought it would be 4 or 5 minute video where I go out and fill up the magazines and fire the rounds through it. I did have some problems, but I don't know if it was me or the magazine or the ammo. So that should be up by the end of this coming week. Also, I'm working on a video for another Ruger SR45 I found. And I hope to have that up in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I'm still going to be doing the Trigger Pull Thursday thing. And I do want to say this, since Gizzard Gary shaved, he does not look old enough to buy beer.
Awesome.
But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I got an early morning in the morning. I enjoyed it, guys. Love being here always. You guys have a good weekend.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Good night, Mark.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. And guys, go over and check out Garage Guy 879 and get subscribed. Great channel over there. And G-Web's dropped the link there. Thank you, buddy, for doing that. Good night, Mark.
Good night. Good night.
So, Walter, we're up to you, buddy. What you got coming on this week?
Well, again, first of all, thanks so much, as always, for the invitation to be here to participate in the panel and interact with all our friends over there on the side chat. You know, we all feel like you guys are all family.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to be here on Saturday night. As far as what I got going, we have the new 45 ACP shootout series. I got 12 different bullets we're loading up with the same charge, and we're going to go shoot them and chronograph them and see who does best. 8 of them are cast bullets, and 4 of them are jacketed and plated from folks that you know. So we got that coming up. The second piece of that's coming up this Monday. Thursday, I got Trigger Pull Thursday going on as well. That program that was started by our friend Ron Wayne over a year ago, and he ran its course with all of his firearms. Said, "You guys take over and keep going." So we did. A bunch of us are up to that. So that's Thursday. Friday over on the Rumble channel is Free the Few, and I've got jars and jars and jars of cast bullets with less than 100 rounds left in them, and I'm getting those all loaded and shot up before I cast any more, just because I'm out of space over there. So we're up to about episode 24 or 25, so that's been going on for a while. But that's Rumble only because it's bullet casting and loading stuff that I can't get away with anymore here on this platform. And then Friday night, I'll see you all on the Georgia Shooting Connection, and I'll be right back here Saturday night next week with all of you. So good to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Walter, for being here, buddy. And thanks, G-Webs. G-Webs put your link out there. So
thanks, G-Webs.
Go over and check out VAO. And anyway, a lot of great stuff over there. Subscribe. You won't be disappointed. And on his videos, he's like, well, when he says, you can catch the rest of this on Rumble, go check it out, because that's where most of the cool stuff really is that part of the video. And I love you sharing all that. There's a lot of great knowledge, and being able to watch you do what you do there. Appreciate you sharing that with everybody, Walter. So it's a great channel. Go check it out, guys. And thank you so much for being here, Walter. Appreciate you, buddy. So, Bubba, what you got coming up, brother?
Man, if I can get this weather to not be absolute trash, I'll be able to test out some of the new guns I gotten. And I do have loads for the Mauser already made up and stuff, so we're going to test that out, make sure it can still fire. Check the barrel with the endoscope, but I don't know yet. It looks fine, but yeah, we always know. I had one guy tell me, it's like, the only way you can test it out is to shoot it once and see how the barrel does. It'll kick out all that dust. Don't worry about it. I was just like, all right. But we're going to test that out, make sure it ain't shot out. I mean, it's a battle pickup, and it looks relatively new. So, I mean, I don't think the guy that had it for too long. If I traced it back correctly, it was only issued to one person. So the battlefield pickup thing might have just been one guy that had it, and that was it. So
anytime you have any doubt, ratchet strap that dude to the table and get you a string.
That's right. That's right. It's probably what we're going to do. At least the first round. Second round, maybe not so much. Second round, I might just like, all right, we're good. Bubba gonna Bubba. We got the 10.5 I need to test out. Worked up a couple new loads for it today. I've got about 90 rounds loaded in magazines of the M855 green tips. And I've also got a bunch of 60 grain VMAXs loaded up with some Varget powder. I'll test them out too. Just see how that thing functions, see what kind of bullet weight that thing likes. With it being a 10.5 barrel, I'm not 100% sure which one it's going to like, but I'm pretty sure heavier rounds is going to be better than like 55 grain or any of the lighter rounds, because it's a 1-in-7 twist. So that's what I'm assuming. The 350 Legend's still out in the shop, getting its last coat of paint put on it. And it's looking good. It's looking good. My buddy helped me out with some scaling and stuff on it, so it's looking really good right now.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll have that, show that off, and do a video on that as well. Let's see. Cannot for the life of me figure out how to get Grandma's shoot first day at the range shooting video to go through. Still trying to convince her to wear my tactical gear. My plate carrier, my helmet, and the nods and everything like that. If I can get her to do it, if I can get her to do it, it's going to be great. So hopefully get a video of that coming out. And let's see, with April 1st coming up, i.e., first of the year, because that's what I believe it is. So April 1st. Hopefully I get everything done by April 1st. I don't know. But I ain't going to pull no April Fool's Day joke on that. But, just working so much here lately, and it's starting to look like it's starting to get the lighten up on me. I've worked 16s at least 3 days a week. So I'm back-to-back 3 days a week so far.
Dang.
And, yeah. It's bad when you've already hit your 40 hours before the third day's even over with. So, yeah. So hopefully get it in there. I'm trying, guys. I really am trying. But other than that, stay safe, stay armed, stay two-way strong. Have a fantastic week and keep getting at
it. All right, buddy. Well, thanks, G-Web, for sharing that. There's Bubba's link to his channel. Go over there and check him out, subscribe, and don't forget, he didn't mention, but on Wednesday mid-morning, he has The Good, the Bad, the Bubba live right here on YouTube, and it's always a lot of fun. Don't miss that. So thanks a lot, buddy, for being here tonight. As usual, appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And I can't thank you all enough, the panel, side chat, for doing all that you do. When I first started this show, picked this time slot, I didn't know if it was going to work, but I was like, doggone it, we'll try it out. And, as long as we can have fun, we'll just keep on doing it. And so far, we've been having fun. So, anyway, I hope I've been having fun anyhow. I hope everybody else is. And so I just want to thank each and every one of you for showing up on Saturday nights for Guns, Beer, and Therapy. And I love each and every one of you. Honestly, I do. I just want to leave you all with this. Remember, God, family, and country. And make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you all again. Everybody